Hey everybody, welcome to the D. Louise book series. I'm Kristina, K-R-I-S. I'm not doing very good today. Please hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Let me know I'm a good job. I have no special effects. My audio is horrible. My picture is audio. Everything is horrible. But I hope you will indulge me. I'm doing my thing today. I'm indulging myself in reading chapters from Incubus Dreams by Laurell K. Hamilton, a pivotal book in the series. Lots of lots of angst from everybody, and lots of adult situations in here too. Oh. The last straw was when he took the butter dish off the table before everybody was finished with it. Gregory grabbed for it, and claws were wrong for grabbing China. The plate fell and broke all over the floor. The butter slid across the floor in a long yellow line, like a really nasty snail trail. I don't know what I would have said, probably something not helpful, but just then the phone rang. Someone else get that, Nathaniel said from the floor when he was wiping up the mess. I'm a little busy. Micah just kept eating his breakfast, I think because he was upset with me for not saying something to help Nathaniel feel better. Problem was, I didn't know what to say, so I got the phone. Anita, it's Ronnie. Ronnie, hi. And I was thinking furiously, oh yeah, I wasn't the only one having personal problems. I still couldn't believe that she turned down Louie's proposal. Out loud, I said, how you doing? Louie left a message on my phone, so I know you know. She sounded defensive. Okay, you want to talk about it? I didn't take offense. It was just she was mad at me. She blew out a loud breath. Yes, no, I don't know. You can come out here or I'll meet you somewhere. I was using the careful voice like the one Micah used so much on me. I'll bring bagels. You could have homemade biscuits when you get here instead, I said. Homemade biscuits. You didn't make them, did you? No, Nathaniel did. Can he cook? Actually, yes. I could almost feel her double wafting over the phone. Honestly, he's a really good at baking stuff, if you say so. We'd starve if we waited for me to cook. She laughed. That is the God's honest truth. Okay, I'll be there soon. Save some biscuits for me. Do you mean what you said? Nathaniel asked, and his voice was oddly empty, as if he were trying very hard not to be angry or hopeful. I met his face, and even his eyes were being careful. I hated to see him managing me that hard, as if he were afraid if he appeared too eager I'd run. Problem was, he might have been right. I realized I'd been doing my own version of what Richard was doing. I wasn't running from him as much of myself as he was. But if I hadn't had the ardor to push me, I might have been. If I couldn't pretend to as cleanly as Richard could, I would have. That I could at least admit to myself the ardor had made that possible. But this wasn't about the ardor. This was about Nathaniel and me and the happy little domestic arrangement we had. I waited too long to answer. Nathaniel's eyes filled with such sorrow, and he turned away. Oh hell, I grabbed his face between my hands and went up on tiptoes to make up for that 3-inch height difference. I'd startled him so that he stumbled back into the cabinets. I plastered myself against the front of his body and kissed him. That wasn't medical physical shit. That was just me, just you. He closed his eyes and a shudder ran through him from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet. You promise, he said, he whispered. Promise you'll mark me tonight. He said the P word. Shit, I promise. I whispered it into the vanilla warmth of his hair. He drew a breath that moved his bare chest up and down along my closed one. Come to the club tonight. See my act, please. I shook my head. I work tonight. Please. The please was more than just a word. It filled his eyes. He wanted me to see him on stage surrounded by screaming fans. Maybe he wanted to impress on me that even if I didn't want him, others did. I guess I'd earned having my face rubbed in it. What time do you go on? He told me. I catch some of it, but probably not all of it. He kissed me hard, strangely chaste, bounced the door. I'll need to see if my costume is ready for night. He turned to the door with the eager look on his face. What if I turn furry? Will you still mock me? I don't do furry, I said. He pouted his lip out at me like a spoiled child. You are so damn pushy. You do know that, right? He smiled. I don't do furry. But if I'm not furry, you'll do it? Yet. We are going to get there in this book. Stay tuned for my future chapters. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.